Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me as I present to you the new 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Features, options, benefits that are available from the new product. If you look at it from a wide perspective, you notice it still has the same lineage of the Grand Cherokee from the past. 7-slot grille, similar trapezoidal wheel openings. But it does have all new skin. It's the quietest Jeep that they've ever produced. It's also the most aerodynamic and the most fuel efficient. Part of the fuel efficiency is definitely thanks to the new 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine. That engine is actually going to take the place of every V6 that Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep offers throughout the years, but it is being introduced on the Grand Cherokee. It does produce a whopping 290 horsepower now, up from 210 last year, and 260 pounds-feet of torque. It's about 38% increase in horsepower, and also an 11% increase in fuel mileage. It's a much better design. It's a dual overhead cam, 24-valve engine, and breathes a lot easier, less maintenance, and just a lot quieter as well. If you do need the extra power, they do offer the 5.7-liter Hemi V8 engine they've been using for a long time, tried and true, 360 horsepower, 390 pounds-feet of torque, and multi-displacement. Basically, it shuts down to from 8 cylinders to 4 cylinders when you're just cruising, gives you the best fuel mileage. The chassis design is 4-wheel independent suspension, gives you the best ride, the best handling. Believe it or not, it actually drives like a sports car if you want it to, or of course it still retains all of its off-road capabilities. The suspension is mounted on separate cradles as well, and what that affords you is extremely quiet. It's a much stiffer chassis, about 146% stiffer chassis than last year offered, and that gives you much better noise, vibration, and harshness dulling. Basically, it quiets everything down. Of course, every Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep that we do offer has a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. It is fully transferable, and there is no deductible on that powertrain warranty, along with your industry standard 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper coverage. There are also some nice features. You know, this Jeep is actually now going to compete with some vehicles that it may have never competed with. You do have smart beam xenon headlights that are self-leveling as an available option, as well as your total keyless go system. I'm sure you've seen this on some other luxury vehicles before. Doors are locked, keys in your possession, walk up, door opens, it senses your presence, knows that that you are the driver, and the key is actually tied to the new memory system for your memory seats, steering wheel on the available electronic steering column, rear view mirrors, and radio presets. That's all tied to your memory, and it's all tied to the key. 1 key, 1 memory, 2 key, 2 memory. Notice how wide your doors open. It does make it much easier to enter and exit the vehicle. You do have, they did stretch your rear about 4 inches back, and gives you about 4 more inches of legroom in the rear. It's the largest back seat that we've ever offered, and it's actually largest in class as well. You got a couple different, of course you can get 2-wheel drive, which is rear-wheel drive. You can also get 3 different 4-wheel drive systems as well. Quadra-Track 1, Quadra-Track 2, Select Track 4-wheel drive systems. It does have the adjustable modes for your 4-wheel drive systems are also available. Rock, snow, sleet, rain, etc. Sport mode. That does basically allows you to drive it without really any kind of fear of any improper handling. It does also have the available adjustable ride height. You can actually lower and raise it about 4 inches from one end to the other. Lower stance for more sporty driving, and higher stance for off-road. You got about 10.7 inches of ground clearance when it's at its fully highest mode as well. Going around to the rear, you do have a Class 4 hitch on this vehicle. Gives you about, with a V6, you got about 5,000 pounds tow capacity. The V8 will give you about 7,400 pounds of tow capacity. You got 35 inches of cargo space. A lot more room than it's ever had before. They actually moved the spare tire up inside the vehicle, so it's much easier to get to. It is a full-size compact spare. There is an emergency flashlight that's fully charged at all times. 7-speaker surround sound system with built-in subwoofer, and available power lift gate if you so opt for it. Come around to the other side, you do have something you'll definitely notice is the new amenities. You have Napa leather seats, reclining seats. They recline about 12 degrees. They also fold almost completely flat. Give you a lot of storage flexibility. Like I said, you have your keyless system on all your doors. You can lock it and unlock it just by having the key in your hand. Dual power seats, 8-way adjustable power seats, adjustable lumbar. The most safety features we've ever offered in a vehicle, about 45 different safety features, including seat-mounted thorax airbags, as well as front and side curtain airbags, all standard equipment, anti-lock brakes, traction control, electronic stability program, something that we're famous for having. We've got a dual-pane panoramic moonroof available as an option. Gives you all your passengers a nice sky view while you're traveling. Do have the first ever Garmin GPS system available from the factory. If you're familiar with the way the Garmin operates, basically you just fall right into place. Bluetooth for your cell phone, and the controls are on the wheel for that. You never have to take your eyes off the road to receive or make phone calls. Touchscreen GPS system with hard drive based sound system, Sirius satellite radio, iPod control, plugs right in, keeps your iPod hooked up, and really everything's completely state-of-the-art. Everything's soft touch fabrics, very European styling, and a drive that's really second to none. Come on in and join me. Let's take it for a drive.